I've been making this breakfast casserole recipe on repeat for the past 12 years. It is a favorite at our house. You can make it any time of day, not just for breakfast. We most often serve it at dinner time. All my kids gobble it up, and my husband and I love it too. It's got plenty of protein with the eggs and sausage and cheese, plus the potatoes to make it nice and filling. My 7-year-old wanted to crack eggs for me this time. I like to crack eggs into a clear container so that we can check for shells before we add the eggs to our mixing bowl. This can be really helpful, especially when you have kids cracking eggs for you, because you're probably going to have to fish out a little eggshell. I also like waiting until after we've cracked all the eggs and added them all to the mixing bowl before we break any of the yolks so that we can go back and count the egg yolks if we lose track of how many, which is really easy to do when you've got 6 kids in your kitchen cooking with you. I made a video a few weeks ago about my son helping me shred cheese, and I forgot to take an after video of the cheese until we'd used almost all of the cheese. Well, this recipe is where it all went. We added 17 total ounces of cheese to this casserole. 10 ounces was mixed in, and then I added another 7 ounces on top. This recipe is super forgiving, so you probably don't even have to measure the cheese. I usually don't, but this time I did because I wanted to be able to tell you guys how much we used. And as always, I measure as many things as possible with my kitchen scale because it saves me from having to wash as many measuring cups or spoons, plus it's more accurate. The freshly shredded cheese makes a huge impact on the flavor and texture of this dish. Freshly shredded cheese melts so much better because it doesn't have powdered cellulose, which is added to most store-bought pre-shredded cheese, so I highly recommend taking the time to shred your own cheese. It is an extra step, but once you taste the difference, this is a health swap you won't regret. It doesn't require much prep, but it does have a longer bake time, so this is a great make-ahead recipe. I like that I can prep it earlier in the day or even the day before, then it's pretty hands-off after that. This is my go-to meal when I'm delivering food to other people because it stays nice and warm after the long bake time. I usually serve it with fruit or juice. Let me know if your family enjoys this breakfast casserole as much as ours.